Alright, LAN WAN. We got some stuff going on in the class, but what we did was we reviewed spanning tree protocol and then we took the test. We looked at a diagram like this and we talked about designated ports, root ports, and so forth, root bridges. We reviewed that. We reviewed the bid, how originally that was 2 bytes, then it was split up in per VLAN spanning tree. We talked about reviewed bridge protocol data units, then we reviewed the whole idea concerning the timing, blocking rapid spanning tree protocol. We're discarding in those parts. We're blocking it for max age timers, forward delay for listen and learning, and then forwarding. Then also hello timers. So we did that whole work. And then we talked about inter-VLAN. So we looked at this whole concept of having a router, a trunk, and using .1Q to send information from the switch to the router. We set up 2 VLANs. And we talked about VLANs on different networks. And then what we would use for the default gateway. And then we looked at sub-interfaces on the router, how it would manage one physical interface could manage multiple virtual interfaces on it. Then we said, well, and then we talked about transferring that whole idea to a multi-layered switch, where you would say IP routing, and then you could create those virtual interfaces within, going in interface VLAN 10, assigning that an IP, interface VLAN 20, assigning an IP, and then that would work right within the switch. Your 2 VLANs could communicate. And then we talked about creating one of the ports using no switch port, creating a port in which we could communicate then to a router and have a default gateway out. So this was some of the information we had on the board today. We erased some things, and then we looked at next week a possible scenario of something we will set up in class where each student needs to configure a switch with VLANs on it, and we'll communicate to those multi-layered switches. And that's it.